2024 verified 16 individuals out of 21 listed with adjustments noted for transfers and enumerations. Continued focus is placed on maintaining an average of at least 2 enumeration per day verified. To date, a total of 128 persons since December 2024 to April 19, 2025. Additional political engagements. Councillor Smith's portfolio includes supervising polling districts, participating in peace walks, following local incidents, supporting electoral processes in the in-on-town by-election 2024, and leading Central Manchester as campaign manager for incumbent MP Donovan Mitchell. Collaboratives meetings. Engagements with MP candidate Mayor Donovan Mitchell and other political figures have reinforced the division's commitment to active political participation and public service. Special events and community programs. The community health and educational events, Back to School Treat and Health Fair August 2024, held at the Mayday High School Playfield. The event catered to over 200 students and provided health services to community members. Annual Christmas Treat, an annual event aimed at celebrating the holiday season with the youth of the division. Community safety and mediation initiatives. Peace walks and community mediation, initiated in response to criminal activities in Green Street and Albion. These activities include coordinated efforts with the Jamaica Constabulary Force and local government representatives. Mediation with Jamaica Public Service. Councillor Smith continues to serve as a mediator between the citizens and the Jamaica Public Service concerning the restoration of electricity and repairs of damage to public infrastructure. Ongoing and future projects. Continued enumeration and public service. The division remains dedicated to ongoing voter registration efforts and regular community visits. Infrastructure and community wellness. Continued focus on road maintenance, public work projects, and community health programs remain priorities. Private sessions. Our private session was held on Wednesday, April 30, 2025, here at the Mayday High School. A total of 11 out of 13 financial groups were present after the roll call. Group members were given the opportunity to decide if they were up for a change of executives. No nomination was made. However, Comrade Nordia Beckford, chairperson for the Central Heroes Group, voted for the present executive be returned. This was seconded by Comrade Carlin Thompson of Albion Good Hope and Colette Miller of Waltham Rise PNP. Our private session was greeted by our dear comrade Calvin Lynn. We were encouraged to make good with our neighbors and continue to work hard to keep our division on the winning side. We were blessed with a short presentation from Comrade Fulton McCarthy with the election statistics and what is needed from our division to secure our general election victory. The night would not have been complete without hearing from our MP candidate of Central Manchester, His Worship, the Mayor, Comrade Donovan Mitchell, who greeted us and charged us to carry on the work and pay attention to canvassing and enumeration, which are vital to winning the upcoming general elections. concluding, the period covering 2024 to early 2025 has been marked by considerable progress in the Knockpatrick Division. Councillor Comrade Carl Smith leadership has fostered improved community relations, enhanced infrastructural conditions, and reinforced democratic processes through the effective enumeration and political engagement. The Division's commitment to comprehensive community support and proactive disaster management has not only sustained but also enhanced the overall quality of life for its constituents. The initiatives and activities detailed in this report reflect the Division's ongoing dedication to the public service, transparency, and inclusive development. It is expected that continued collaboration and focused strategic planning will drive further progress in the coming months.
Comrades, give the young comrade a round of applause again. So that was the report from the private session, and I want to give young comrade Marshall my commendations, because I have never in a long time, I've never heard such a detailed private session report, including the persons who moved those motions from the group and their names. Give a round of applause again, a young comrade who has a bright future. So while Comrade Marshall was presenting the private session report, the stalwart member of parliament, Comrade John Jr., former MP, made his way here. Now the company state, but he's here. Big up Comrade John Jr., who's right over here, supporting the Knockpatrick conference. Big him up. Comrades, you're looking better. Are you seeing me clearly? A little bit better, not true? We shift the light. All right, put up a light in the crowd because you know the darkness that is there. But nonetheless, you're looking very good. And I want to invite now the first speaker here tonight. Soup is being served, so if you need something to help you belch off for your chest and keep it a little bit warm in this weather, you can have a cup of soup that is being served now. So comrades, the bathroom is this side. If you need the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen, comrades, it's right here behind the stage. That's where the bathroom is. So please ensure that you know where that is. So comrades, the opening batsman here tonight, I'm going to call my friend, none other than the man who is the senior member of the Adventist Church, the printer by profession, Comrade Jones Oliphant. Jones Oliphant from Mandeville Division. Please to make him welcome in the Knockpatrick conference. Music man, line him up properly.
Comrades of the Knockpatrick Division, good evening. Comrades of the Knockpatrick Division, I want to say congratulations first on you having a councillor, and second for your second conference here this evening, and first as Councillor Carl Smith. Put your hands up together. Comrades, I can tell you, a councillor of the PNP in Knockpatrick Division make a lot of difference in the council. Because first time we had somebody from the other side, but now we have somebody from our side in the council voting for you. I can tell you, the work that he has done so far is second to none in the Knockpatrick Division. The man agitates for lights, roads, water, and sometimes he gets so tired that he make nice and get trouble. But it is for you. Comrades, I want to let you know that you electing Carl Smith was no mistake. because I've seen how he has agitated for you in the council. Comrades, let me pause to welcome our next member of parliament, Councillor Donovan Mitchell. And let me tell you, Patrick is not the same like how it used to be, because you have somebody dedicated to your cause now in Patrick. And I need to say congratulations to all of you who made sure that you went out and voted for Carl Smith. It was a good vote. Comrades, we're at this junction, we are preparing for an election. They don't want to call it because they're afraid. They don't want to call it because they know that they're going to lose. They don't want to call it because they know that Patrick Division going to come back in, Mandeville Division going to come back in, Royal Flat Division going to come back in, and Belfield Division going to come back in. And comrades, what you will have is a PNP government, a PNP MP leading you once more for all. Comrades, if you want to make sure that Donovan go in as a member of parliament, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say power. And if you want to know that Mark Golding will be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, let me hear you say power. Let me hear you say Mark Golding. Let me hear you say Donovan Mitchell. Let me hear you say PNP. PNP. Power. Comrades, let us get the numeration right. And let us make sure that the list that we have come election day, we're going to go out and we're going to carry our people to vote.
Welcome the rest of the Damion Crawford, Senator Damion Crawford, the guest speaker, right here in the Apache conference here. Welcome the Senator and the lecturer, Senator Damion Crawford.
Yes, yes. Yes, comrade. Comrades, it's vote that wins the election. So make sure that you know your list and you have who you're going to go for on election morning, and go early. Go early so that we can get the counting early and we can have Donovan Mitchell as our next member of parliament, and we can have Mark Golding as our Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrades, the word is love. Keep going, keep the power moving. Keep the power moving, comrades. We say once again, power. Let me hear you say. All right. Okay, comrades, the word is love. One love, one heart. Okay.
Yes, indeed. One more time for Councillor Jones Oliphant, the long-standing councillor from the Mandeville Division. Big up Senator Crawford, who just arrived. I wouldn't have to hold him too long in the time. I'm going to next conference, so you don't know where we're already. But in the meantime, the next comer that I will call is none other than former member of parliament, a man who has a record. Last sitting MP for the PNP up in North East Manchester. Come high, come low. And you say, when water sweet, you know it already. The next, well, former MP, boy, I claim I call it next, see? The former MP for Manchester North East, Christian. Hold on, Comrade Calvin. Welcome a lady who Manchester has seen for the first time. Comrade Heather, the next member of parliament is Hanover. What do you mean by she? Oh, she was here last year? Comrade Heather is coming all the way from Hanover. And she's one of those ladies that's creating havoc over here in Hanover. That's going to take back one of the 2 seats from Hanover. Welcome, Comrade Heather. Raise your day last year, but we don't remember that. Comrades, pleased to make welcome again Little David, the last standing PNP MP up in North East Manchester. And this year, we are going to guarantee that another man becomes a member of parliament. Pleased to make welcome to the Apache, Comrade Calvin Lynn, with a message.
Check. We love the music, but hours a fall. And we have to talk where we want to hear. So, comrades, we know we one another. So I won't go into the protocol to use up 2 minutes when I could use that to talk with you about PNP business. So hear me now, all protocols observed. I am here this evening to support the candidacy of Donovan "The-One" Mitchell, the next Member of Parliament for Central Manchester. As you have seen, I have asked comrades to distribute some introductory letters that Ayman put together. So you get it? Right, good. So it talks for itself. So as I was saying, we have a candidate in Donovan Mitchell who is a roots man. You know the word roots, but it's an acronym. ROOTS, mean roots. So you can reach him, you can tap him, you can touch him. As I said that, I read an article in today's newspaper where the headline said something about central heating in red. All I can say, it's dreadful true, because when questions are asked, and they will ask you to campaign and canvass for the PNP, what about Donovan Mitchell? You have these handouts to carry with you to remind you. Don't try to talk from your memory although you know of Alzheimer. But use this to remind yourself to talk about the man. Because we will say, when them talk about the liquor woman who mistakenly got the seat 4 or 5 years ago, you can't tell me what substantive thing she has done in this constituency.
Nothing.
But when we talk about the future, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. That's all.
Yes.
So if you not elect Donovan Mitchell to be your MP, how you going to criticize him? The same goes for the party leader,
Yes.
Mark Jefferson Goldie. You have some idiots on the other side and run up them out to bluff you.
Yes.
But you would fall for the bluff because PNP started the education revolution 1956 when Norman Washington Manley first won power in 1955. So, you know why you're not a fool? Because you went to good school. And it's the PNP that started the revolution there from 1956. Why so many hundreds of thousands of our Jamaican brothers and sisters across the length and breadth of the world are professionals trained in different disciplines. We're proud of them, we're glad for them, we're glad for PNP. I tell you this, I have a JP brother who is ill, but he will be 93 years of age next November. And he said he wasn't Christian at the time when that education program came on, where the average Jamaican picnic going to elementary and primary school could pass the exam, whatever you call it, and go high school. And in here, so-called people in Christian are cuss bad and say, dear Norman Manley and PNP, one quote, my boy, my maid and my gardener picnic to go sit alongside of my boy and Knox. A feisty. But we overcame that. And although summer with that gone, you know why me can't talk, sir? Me born 13 years before PNP. So me are 86 and 8 months tomorrow, Monday. The 5th day of April. So when it's a big nose, them call him sweet pepper nose. We don't know nothing about him sweet. Him rank, you want me tell you so why we say rank? Because we cut out this, we laminate it and we enough people. You know what I'm saying? Glean off October 30, 2024. Holiness court. I will never allow PNPs in back into this country. A fierce team. There is a message so he can't do anything. And you want this fierce team rude. The fierce team why we are diseducated today. I also want to say quickly, I believe give me 10 minutes for the time myself, but who not tired of hearing? Respect. All right. The party stands for certain things, and most of you know about it. I've been there from 72 with W.V. Jones. When John Dura won in 89, you didn't see much of me. I was trying to uproot them up northeast, which I did after 22 years. Yes. You see, so I have to talk now because I am retired from business. I am re-energized to rejoin the group to carry on the struggle on behalf of the People's National Party. So no matter what time I go to bed, I can't sleep till me wake up. Because the Master God calls me to go to bed, calls me to sleep. I give thanks every day. So now, the current government, it's time for them to go. Because when I am asked, when I do my campaigning, and I'm asked, boy, your poor leader, Marky G said, time come. Time come for what? You remember he said? And in the parts of my papers. Time come for honest and transparent government. Yes. Time come to end victimization. Yes. And this one, time come to end corruption. Yes. You know some people call it post. Post, yes. Corruption done post. All right. And on this paper, I don't start with. Time come to respect each other. Now, when I mention those things, it's for you to take the message out there. Because the report and the record shows that by default when we lost the election here in 2020, people are ball right now, some of them are crying water. Them sorry. But redemption time. In a few months, it will now forget the voters to the poll. So, I will take my seat by saying, the corruption of this government, if we talk about it, well, I say already, but I can't say no, is that from the top to the bottom, rotten bad. The Prime Minister Integrity Commission report can't be certified. Something wrong? Not true. But not the Bible and the PNP either. No. We are saying, and I ask the Senator to get help to bring it to the forefront. They call it front burner. The 400,000 plus billion that Montague gave to his friends, O'Brien Motors. When me call in can't sue me because me attack truth. To provide 200 vehicles for the police force. Yes, you want? Let me be personal now. Up to this week, that was Friday, today or Sunday, we sent to door removal because you know my business. We had, yeah, you know, you touch me, shut my mouth, talk. And if you don't talk, I don't come up to me bed. So, I am not being disobedient, not disrespectful, but if you talk because we deserve to talk. And if you're tired to hear me take me seat. hear man say me to go and talk. But me did warn the chairman and say, me now bring greetings, me bring a message. Because when me them notice me talk for 1 hour, because me know what me a talk say. And me not talk rubbish. Not even bullseed. So I'm talking about corruption. If the party leader talk about it, because I see the big crowd down on TV, one friend from Orokobesa called me the night. Come Medlin, boy, Orokobesa wash way. Many every rain, he knows how to pay people. So we have to talk about that, because if we don't bring it to the memory of people, because enough of them memory bad.
Yes.
We have to tell them why them to vote on this wicked, corrupt government. Ask the question, why so many ministers have been demoted? Wheatley, Robertson, Montague, among others. No, if I am get fired, he's not get demoted. He get fired. As to him T40 at nearly $50 billion. The matter is still in court. Every day them put it back. I want to know why. So government people, Senate and company, ask the question. You go executive, ask the general secretary to bring it back. No, bring it forward. Yes, I may look upon, my virgin. You know, even the member of parliament for Northwest St. Catherine with me, man. Me and Fitzjackson, the two PNP MP from Loydasville, we never vote Labour yet. Anyway, all right, I got to reserve some of my energy.
Yes.
So finally, I am saying at this time, I remember 72 when I campaigned for PNP. It was 74 when I went council. Come forward to 89 when we were victorious. 45 PNP to 15 Labour. All right? So, we want to get back to those glory days. Put the differences aside. Talk to one another. And let us move forward to victory. One united People's National Party. Under the leadership in Central Manchester. Donovan Mitchell. Mark Jefferson, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. God bless you.
Yes, indeed. Comrade Calvin Lewin, not a greetings, but the man says a message. Give him a round of applause again. Little David, a man that has a record up in North East Manchester and this constituency, because he's a man that has always given 100% to the People's National Party. Comrades, what about the council have just reached now? While Comrade Lynn was speaking, I see the Deputy Mayor man, they were just walking in. Give him a round of applause from my Gully Division, Councillor Rohan Kennedy. Councillor Anthony Bryce is also here. Councillor Ryan Peart from the Spurtree Division. And Councillor Omar Robinson from Alligator Pond. So they are making their way here. There was another conference down at Poros this evening about, we couldn't reach them because of the Holy Parade. But they are having a private session. And some of the councillors are reaching here now. But we have many councillors, so we are going to touch it. But I want to remind you that Mandeville Conference is the 18th. Oshba Jones, Manchester High. The 18th of May is Mandeville Conference, and Belfield Conference is the 1st of June over Belfield. Now I want to announce something before we move on and call the next speaker, because we were in the papers today, Mayor. Big and broad and bold. And Comrade Junior making way up on the stage, so, and I see some people trying to say whatever it is about Belfield. But let me remind everybody that Belfield Division has always remained in the columns of the PNP in 2020 and all others. And I have been 0358JK is blocking. 0358JK is blocking. Probox. Oh, I want to favor William Ziegler. Yeah man, 0358JK is blocking. I Are your own butter? Alright, move it, sir, please. Please move it. A pro back is blocking right around there, sir. But comrades, let me just say, the Belfield Division has a history of proudness when it comes to PMP. Because every single thing, in the 2 terms, who that? No, man, we see, man. Councillor O'Neill Evans from the Christian Division just reached. Give him a round of applause. He just arrived. Last PMP councillor that was there was who? Calvin Lee, not you? Yes, man. He's the same one. But comrades, when you look at the history of PMP in Belfield, I can tell you, the Belfield Primary School rebuilt by the PMP. The Zion Hill School Comrade Junior rebuilt by the PMP. The Belfield High School and all things that was built in the Belfield Division can proudly say the Porous Clinic, Comprehensive Clinic by Comrade John Jr., the Bombay Clinic by Comrade John Jr., the Belfield Clinic. All of the matters that has been there. And in my 2 terms, I was able to build 13 brand new road and nobody, and when the lady go down and Donovan Belfield with you last week, and she go down a Clarkstown. And the people them ask her, what you do down a Clarkstown? And can't say nothing. They say one road build a Clarkstown, Margaret close the council building. The 3 times they patch in a Clarkstown, the mayor and the council do it. Every street that they put up, the mayor and the council do it. What have you done? And when you move through any areas in Belfield, the lady can't point to nothing that is there. So we are ready and waiting to put the record to the test. But that is it. You have to set some records straight now. Who next have to speak, you know? Oh. Pierre, are you that? The man with the most dub plate in a PMP right now. Coming from the Spiritual Division, please to make welcome Councillor Ryan Pierre to the meeting.
None tonight? None tonight? Run one of them, no man. It looks up. Come on.
And great is great, you could never underrate. This is Admiral Tibet. It's a pleasure to introduce to you Ryan Peart. Of course it is. Admiral Tibet I represent the Dandelion argument. We are living in a civil
Hold it. All political observers, good night everyone. Here at Admiral Tibet, we're living in a serious time. Let me tell you this, comrade. Last year, February, them say time come, PMP said time come, right? Last year, February was the beginning of the end of the Jamaica Labour Party. The last local government election we had, the by-election we had, we won both. I'm going to tell you, say, if they already ever win one, they're not election already. So what is the delay? So let me tell you this now, they have a slogan we are wrong when they talk about third term loading. I want the Labour right to understand, say, for them third term loading when they talk about, let them know say there is no signal. So nothing is there for load. They will always keep buffering. Because, comrades, I don't see where on this earth a man can go back and vote and put him back a party when not even one of the ministry, not even one of them can even say over the 9 years when they're in power, they have done anything that Jamaica can benefit from. Look at the crime. It's the worst I have ever seen. Look at the healthcare sector. Look at the roads. Every single ministry, agriculture, you talk about it. I actually right the other day said, you tell me one thing good for 9 years now when you're right ever do for this country. And alone can't tell me. Some say, why you going to vote for them again? You want 1 extra years sufferation? Last year, I want to give Comrade Carl Smith a big round of applause because let me tell you this. This seat was Jamaica Labour Party used to control the seat for a long period of time. And Carl Smith mashed that down. And we have to pick him up for that. Let me tell you this. PNP is a party. Them say Jamaica PNP country. And let me tell you this, you're going to see it anytime you're ready for call election. Because I don't know why my whole long so long. But anytime election call, the longer I wait, and the more see the PNP are going. And comrades want to go out there and ensure so they draw out every single body who can draw out. And we not take nothing for granted. And we cannot take anything for granted. Come on, being sure say, Donovan Mitchell, Central gone. Not four, but not was, you know. We lock not was already, you know. So Manchester gone to, you know. And definitely, I know the comrade Lynn and comrade Wint, comrade O'Neill and comrade Knight. Right, we ensure so we take Northeast and we are create history of the song. I guarantee that. So 4 we are taking on Manchester. 4. Comrades are going to tell you now. So this is any how the neighborhood them ever win. The Nyamu Supper. Trust me, that Nyamu Supper. Separation start already. And I tell you, say, what are we going to do that? We can't allow that. We have to start touch the road now. Touch flesh, touch friends, enemies, ex-man, this and that. To grow and beg everybody and say, come, time come, a time for the Jamaica Labour Party. Go down. Thank you, Leo. Thank you.
I have the ball here. I am politician boy. All you want to do, you let come down. Come down. Players are like what? With them agree. Come down. A Ryan State time. A PMP time. Come down. Labour right. Come down. Ryan State. I have the
Enough respect, Councillor Ryan Piet from the Spiritual Division. Comrades are moving right along, and I'm going to take now stalwart former Member of Parliament, former Minister of Government, the very own Central Manchester, and the Campaign Director, Comrade John Jr. to bring you greetings now. Music, man, drop it. Jamaica. Stand up to your right,